cameras trained on one man, in a rich vein of form and topping the scoring charts. Will he add more today on EA TV? Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we've got what we hope will be exciting league action coming up for you. What might we see today, Stuart?
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
And so the match is underway. Strong play here. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Well, as the caption shows, the visitors come into today's game leading the league in goals for, the best attack in the league statistically.
Well, their build-up play away from home has been brilliant. They get the ball into the front players with quality, they get midfield players making runs beyond the strikers, and the full-backs are always ready to overlap. I'm sure we'll see the same again today.
It's a good-looking ball in behind. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. And giving the ball away. Could be. Terrific piece of anticipation. Well, a struggle to get it away properly. It might be the moment to get them ahead. Really good diving save. Trying to deliver it accurately. Insufficient accuracy as regards the corner. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Koita. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Must take the lead here. Just couldn't get it through. Oh, he's given the ball away. Getting forward. Can they convert? In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place, but give him some credit. That's a good finish. Great composure.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Can they create something? And another one! Two quick goals! Will it turn out to be the two-punch knockout?
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And the finish is clinical. Hitting it cleanly beyond the keeper, that's a good goal.
Well, a second goal for them here. Into the advanced position. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Eliasson. He's in behind. And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition.
Well, here it is again. The little 1-2 starts it all off. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
And they're making a change.
Top town, talking about a breakdown. I bet she's saying I'm just good now. Tell me why I feel like this. Tell me why I feel like this. And tell me why I feel like this. Tell me why I feel like this. You said it won't get better. Now you know things why it won't get better. Or whatever. Radio up round tip top weather. Tell me why I feel like this. Tell me why I feel like this.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kickoff time. Stay tuned for the live action. Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And we've got what we hope will be exciting league action coming up for you. Stuart, what are you expecting?
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Well, the last touch off the defender, so a corner coming up. Played over. Well, threat over for now. Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. Well, using his body to good effect. Is this the moment? Oh, really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that's such a good save, isn't it? How did he keep that one out?
Adrian Petre.
Well, so close to seeing an early goal here. It's a great save, you have to say.
Well, we know how troublesome he can be on the pitch, but what should we expect from him today, Stuart?
Well, in many ways, he's a throwback to the 80s in the way he plays. He's so strong when holding up the play. He can outmuscle opponents. Today, the defenders will certainly know they've been in a battle.
Good work to regain possession. Koita. Not a great pass. Thierry Moutinho. But he keeps going. Play towards the back post. Well, in fact, a bit too close to the goalkeeper, and that was always going to be claimed. Eliasson. Well-timed tackle. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Dangerous looking attack. Aboubakary Koita. Petros Mantalos. Well, no let up, plenty of pressure. And intercepts again. This looks promising out wide. Slipshod passing. Hammond. Nice looking pass. Excellent defending. Well, can they exploit the space out wide? Oh, just mistimed his run, and the flag going up. Hammond. Well, a bad pass it was. Couldn't keep it. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Still passing it around with authority. Could be troublesome. And couldn't keep himself onside. Thierry Moutinho. Foul there, free kick awarded. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Petri. And it's with Thierry Moutinho. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. Can they find a gap in the defence? Tremendously strong in the tackle. Well, Chelsea making waves on the transfer front, and he could be available before you know it, Stuart.
Yeah, I like the look of him. I think it's a good move.
Oh, Stuart, they could be in here. Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping.
Well, just listen to these fans. They're urging their team to score here and take the lead.
And a corner there that really lacked guile. Mantalos. Eliasson. It's a neat move. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Well, nicely cut out. Could be threatening. They've lost it. "30 minutes to go then. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. Eliasson. And the emphasis is on creativity. But quick thinking defensively. Well, thumped clear. Failed to keep hold of it. 20 minutes to go in this one. And a free kick awarded by the referee. And it is substitution time at this juncture, not just from one side, but from both. Cleared away comprehensively. Pereira. Mantalos. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? Could take the lead. Oh, in it goes at long last. Deadlock broken. Will that be the one that gives them the win?
Well, here's the replay, and in many ways it doesn't do justice to how patient they were in the build-up. Just so composed, waiting for the right moment. And the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. An alert intervention. Galanopoulos. Well, it's almost over, but not quite. The fans still with a bit of nail-biting to do, Stuart.
Well, it's going to be a nervy end to this game, but if they do hold on, I think they've deserved their win. They've played really well, and they've played some good attacking football. And in general, they've controlled the game.
Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Well, with 5 minutes remaining and just one goal between them, still the prospect of late excitement in this match. And here they come, still pressing for an equaliser. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending.
Well, just listen to the noise in here. These fans are doing everything to get their team over the finish line, and there's not long left now.
And intercepted it. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces. Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. We have all the action for you live on EA TV. Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome.
Guy Mowbray with you for commentary, along with Sue Smith.
And we've got what we hope will be exciting league action coming up for you. It is Olympiacos versus Athens.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Pereira. Mantalos. Good movement. And let's give credit to the defending. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Stuart, in particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, he's the most creative player on the field. He can run with the ball, he can get himself out of tight situations, he can see a pass, he's very creative with his play. I think he's going to be the outstanding player today.
Konstantinos Fortounis. Patient build-up at the moment. It needs an accurate cross. A very timely interception. Eliasson. Pereira. Aboubakari Koita. Promising looking ball. Top-class defending. Rodriguez. Now what can they do from here? Credit to them for winning back possession. They're getting the ball forward. Eliasson. Options in the middle. High quality defending. Mehdi Taremi. There to win it back. Mantalos. Pereira. Good looking sequence. And blocked for now. Gelson Martins. Chiquinho. Fruitful looking attack. He made it look simple, really. Shot attempted and blocked for now. Great pressure to win the ball back. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Can he convert? Corner once more. Over it comes. And still dangerous. Well, they survived the attack. Opportunity! Really good challenge. Well, he needs to be careful here. Good work to win it back high up the pitch. Rodriguez. Well, he's almost been hassled out of play here. As clean as a whistle, that challenge. Mehdi Taremi. Fortunis has it. Well, tremendous block. With the game level, let's see what they can do with this corner. Who can he pick out? Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Kenny Lala. Gelson Martins. It might be on for them. Well, nothing productive, really. Pereira. Aboubakary Koita. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Eliasson. Body in the way. Well, we've been wondering for a while now, would it happen for Manchester United? Now it has happened on the transfer front, Stuart.
Well, the fee is about £65 million. And of course, with that comes huge expectations. But I believe he's a rare talent and he will handle the pressure brilliantly.
And that's an important intervention. Chiquinho. Showing a real will to win the ball. Able to get a body in the way. A chance to whip it in. Can he finish? Well, he gave it quite the whack, but not on target. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Pineda. Perfect tackle by Kostas Manolas. Gelson Martins. Konstantinos Fortunis. Promising attack, this. Konstantinos Fortunis. Is this the moment? What a vital intervention. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Chiquinho. Konstantinos Fortunis. This looks interesting. Crossing possibilities. He cuts it back. Well read to ease the pressure. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? A chance now with the corner. There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes. And now both sides will make personnel switches. Not all that convincing defensively. Giving it a try. And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that.
Well, time's running out, but these fans are driving their team on here.
Still pushing for a winner, but ultimately up a cul-de-sac. Rodriguez. Well, flinging himself at the ball. Well, this corner could be pivotal. It might represent the last chance to get in front in the dying moments. Can someone get on the end of this? Foiling them effectively. A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. And it crossed the byline, a goal kick as a result. And time for the change now. On and on he goes. Eliasson. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. And a goal at this stage might well turn out to be decisive. And the referee blows for full time. It's a share of the points here, but no goals on the scoreboard. Plenty of nervous anticipation, but now it is for real. Match day 1 in the Europa League. Who will get off to a positive start with all 3 points? We have all the action for you live on EA TV. Well, a big night ahead for players and fans alike here in North London. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. We've got the first match of this group stage in the UEFA Europa League to bring you tonight. It is Tottenham Hotspur, and they take on Athens.
Well, I'm looking forward to this one, Derek. It's so important that you get off to a good start. So let's hope both sides go for the win here and we get an exciting match.
Spurs pushing forward with options available. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Eliasson. Well, Tottenham have possession again. Gray now. And I must say, match day 1 in the Europa League always gets the blood flowing. As we analyse the group, Stuart, what might we see in this particular section, do you think?
Well, Spurs are the best team in my view. They have all the ingredients to make an outstanding side. If they perform somewhere near their best, they should top this group.
Regained possession. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. And sloppy in possession. Gray. Richarlison. Sends it back. Chance to finish. Off the post and back in play. And a tidy tackle.
Well, that was a bit unlucky, because you just get the feeling they need to make the most of one of these chances.
Looking for that final pass, looking for the goal that will put them ahead. And the keeper diving to thwart it. Who can he pick out? Well, he'd love to have that delivery back. Richarlison. Well, visionary passing. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
1-0 then. Pereira. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. Palinha. Fine sequence of passes. And Palinha with it. And Spurs moving the ball with purpose. Maddison. Well, high quality defending. Showing patience, looking for the equaliser. Can he convert? Well, no mistake from the keeper, acting decisively. Crisp tackling. Getting forward. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. And he's done well to tip it over the bar. How can they find the magic they need from this corner? Well, they'll try to keep the pressure on in the form of another corner. Over it comes. No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited.
Well, here it is again. It's a well-delivered ball into the box, and it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Ball played nicely. And they need to get tighter here. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. Aboubakary Koita. Mantalos. No, couldn't quite find his teammate. Half-time then, here in the English capital. And the second half begins in this Europa League group stage matchday 1 contest. Good tackle, it'll be a throw. Crossing possibilities. Cutting the ball back. Oh, magnificent reaction.
Well, just listen to these fans. They're urging their team to score here and take the lead.
And a short corner, let's see. And a big moment because the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty coming up.
But it's only going to be a penalty, no yellow card.
Yeah, usually you'd expect a card.
And there it is, perfectly executed.
Well, as you can see from the replay, the keeper tries to read the penalty, but he's sent the wrong way, and it ends up looking a very easy finish.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. That's a lovely ball. I must say, this looks promising. That's excellent defending following the cross. Richarlison. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, the figure being reported is about £30 million, which in my view is value for money. We know he's talented, and on his day, he can be an excellent player.
Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Could be dangerous. The danger here as he runs at them. It might be on for them. And just making the run a bit too early. Offside as a result. And a change for Spurs at this juncture. Simons. Richarlison. Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. Couldn't keep it. Europa League group stage action for you to look forward to here on EA TV. It's Tottenham Hotspur facing Nice. It could have been awkward for the goalkeeper. Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. And a goal kick given. Simons. Xavi Simons. 20 minutes remaining. Madison. It's got to be. And a big moment. A goal for Tottenham Hotspur. And they are going to be difficult to stop now. So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. Failed to keep hold of it.
Well, there it is. Spurs have controlled the possession. Yes, they've played well when going forward, but it's been their ability to regain the ball which has made them so hard to play against here, and it makes them such a good team. It's been a brilliant performance so far.
Delightful pass. Keeper getting the touch. Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. An attack full of promise. And a good tackle. Eliasson. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Can he fire it towards goal? Still a chance. And in the end, no damage done. Madison. Richarlison. No way through. I think you've got to conclude that was good refereeing. A free kick in the end after initially playing advantage, but it just wasn't there. Spurs to make a personnel switch now. James Madison. Madison. Given away by Tottenham. Could be a chance to break here. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Must score! Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Palinha. And there goes the final whistle. Well, it hasn't gone to plan for the away team in this case, and they're going to have to make up for this in future games.
Well, that's not the result they were looking for. It makes the next game really important now. They need to respond in that one.
And the keeper diving to thwart him. Richarlison. Well, visionary passing. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward. He's done well to tip it over the bar. How can they find the magic they need from this corner? Over it comes. No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited. Oh, magnificent reaction.
Well, just listen to these fans. They're urging their team to score here and take the lead.
But it's only going to be a penalty, no yellow card.
Yeah, usually you'd expect a...
And there it is, perfectly executed.
Well, as you can see from the replay, the keeper tries to...
It could have been awkward for the goalkeeper. Well, both teams have had substitutes swarming up. And a goal kick given. It's got to be. And a big moment, a goal for Tottenham Hotspur. And they are going to be difficult to...
like yourself when you don't have your phone? Will you still pretend you're happy? What you gonna do when your followers gone? Maybe you will see the world in a different light of day. Maybe you will feel no stress when you don't care what people say. No pressure what to post, living life how it's supposed. Feeling good, no need to pose. I saw a pretty girl with my own eyes, not through a screen, and she was more than 2D, if you know what I mean. I started thinking with my own mind, not through machines, and ever since I made that change, the world is smiling at me. It felt like when you don't have your phone, will you still pretend?
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. We have all the action for you live on EA TV. Hi everyone, it is an absolutely splendid day for football and we're looking forward to the game. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And what we've got on the menu is potentially absorbing league action. It's Athens and they face Panathinaikos.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game though.
Illegal play, and hence a free kick. Oh, it wasn't far away, but above the crossbar. Manolis Siopis. Well, he's featured on the back pages of quite a few newspapers in recent days, up against his old club, and that's never easy for a footballer, a mixture of emotions.
Well, I have to say, I never really played well against my old clubs. I always felt the spotlight was on me. I think he might find it difficult today.
Really vital interception here. Anastasios Bakasetas. Sporar. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Attending to his defensive chores. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? And a goal kick given. Good-looking ball. Could be dangerous. Cuts it back. Can he get them in front? And turned onto the woodwork. Oh, a goal! And every player's worst nightmare, because this will go down as an own goal. Well, an own goal that has left them trailing and flailing. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. Promising attack, this. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. read it magnificently and intercepted. Now what can they do from here? That's high-level goalkeeping.
Well, that's a fantastic save. He's such a good keeper.
Well, a corner kick it is. Let's see if they can put this to good use as they try to add to their advantage. Anastasios Bakasetas. Now sending it in. Well, not the best clearance. Committed challenge. Chance to do damage. Oh, good vision. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now, and they just need to keep the concentration. So 2-0 now. Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. Crossing possibilities. Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore.
Well, the visitors have controlled possession, as you can see, and they've made good use of it. They really have played some good attacking football, and they look like scoring more.
Poati.
Well, the closing down has been really poor. They're just not working as a team at the moment, and don't these fans know it?
In position. What a save. Surely. Oh, he saved it well. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 40... Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Sporar. Well read to ease the pressure. Over the byline, hence a goal kick. Pereira. Well, transfer speculation is all part of football, and there's been quite a lot of speculation on this front, but the deal has now been confirmed, Stuart.
Well, he's a great talent. Hopefully this move will see him play at his best week in, week out. It's a really good move for everybody.
Anastasios Bakasetas. Well, fine reading of the situation. What can they do from here? Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. And it is substitution time at this juncture, not just from one side, but from both. Well, that is how to run at defenders. It's a neat move. Petros Mantalos. Can he do it? In it goes! To reduce the deficit. Still very much alive and kicking.
Well, let's look at this again. The 1- and 2-touch passing is absolutely outstanding to play around the pressure. And while it's certainly not a clean strike of the ball, he makes enough contact on it to beat the keeper. He won't care how it goes in, as long as it does.
And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Hanging on to the ball in this fashion suits them. Aitor. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Now, let's see what they can do here. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Well, they couldn't keep it. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Into the advanced position. And a tidy challenge. Excellent ball over the top. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. Just 15 minutes remaining. Well, this game will shortly be history, and the home side appear to be on the wrong end of the scoreline. Stuart, give us your take.
Well, it's been a tight match, but they haven't done quite enough going forward, in my view. It's all been a bit too predictable. A lot of passing, but not enough penetration. They have to get crosses into the box in these final few minutes if they want to get anything out of this.
And a throw-in it's going to be. And they will make the change now. Aitor. It looks promising. Teammate available. Just made sure nothing came of that. Blocked again. Well, relying on the goalkeeper.
Well, there's not long left now, but that just about keeps them in it.
Well, with 5 minutes remaining and just one goal between them, still a prospect of late excitement in this match. Can they fashion something? They need a goal. He's lost it. Breaking at pace. Sporar. Well, he likes to run at them. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Excellent vision. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. And there it is, the final whistle. Not what the home fans were hoping for before a ball was kicked today. Defeat for them.
A leveza de quem se expande por inteiro, porque nunca se apartou da natureza corpo só. Livre tenho 2 cabeças, como pássaro africano sancochado. Eu olho pra trás e reconheço o futuro.
Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live on EA TV. Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we've got pulsating league action coming up for you. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Well, as you can see, the visitors come into this game full of confidence in front of goal. The best attack in the league statistically.
Well, their attacking play on the road has been second to none. It's been inventive, it's been precise, and most importantly, it's been clinical. They really do play with such confidence when they break forward, which I'm sure we'll see again today.
Zigrinski. Milo. So for Athens, the bitter taste of defeat in their last game. They lost against Panathinaikos. How will they fare today, Stuart?
Well, it was a disappointing loss, particularly at home. Obviously, they'll be looking for a better performance today. No doubt they've been working hard on the training ground, but I think this could go either way. Should be a really tight contest.
Romao. And now Sanchez. Do they mean business on this occasion? Well, they couldn't keep it. Now what can they do from here? Firing it in. Oh, foiled by a teammate. And then offside the decision.
Well, he is offside when the ball hits him, but I think the keeper had that covered anyway.
Couldn't hang on to the ball. Can they take the lead here? Oh, crucial tackle. Brilliant. Real chance. And a goalkeeper in great form.
And he's just pulled off an absolutely stunning save there. That is brilliant.
Trying to pick out a teammate. And this situation could be dangerous. Pereira. Aboubakari Koita. Is it going to be? Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Promising possession, this. And an astute piece of defending.
Well, the keeper's made a good save, but you just sense a goal is coming soon.
This is looking threatening. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Possession lost. Mantalos. Eliasson. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. They really look after the ball when they have it. Dimitro Zigrinski. Romao. Zigrinski. And in possession here, Romao. And now Sanchez. Well, great read there to intercept. Into the advanced position. Well, spot on with that challenge. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. Romao. Now Sanchez. Shigrinski. And there to intervene. Koita. Still passing it around with authority. Well, visionary passing, and a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now?
Well, there you can see it. The visitors haven't been able to control possession, but that won't bother them because when they win it in deep areas, they've got forward with pace and with numbers. It's been a great counter-attacking display.
A chance to whip it in. Well, doing the job defensively that time. Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. Nicely cut out. So a throw in here. And he read it well, intercepting it. And the counter-attack is on, options available. Well, he has the measure of his man. Well, danger averted thanks to his teammate. Aboubakari Koita. How can he take them on and beat them? Chance here! Really good piece of goalkeeping there. And into the last 20 minutes. Good movement. Determined block. Milo. Crossing possibilities. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. And the quality of pass needs to be a bit better. Not an especially strong challenge. Pineda. And he read it well. Well, they're attacking, but time is the great enemy. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. And he keeps going. Not giving him a moment's peace. Pressing as a team. And attempting the through ball. Oh, a goal! That levels it in the closing phase of this game. So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. And it comes down to the final 5 minutes. And that's not going to worry the keeper. Not a huge chunk of added time, 1 minute. Well, a goal at this stage could be decisive. Can they forge ahead? Yes is the answer. And that could be oh so important.
Well, it's lovely technique, as you can see. He just wraps his foot around the ball and bends it beyond the keeper.
And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are concerned.
Well, Derek, not...
I'm shaking up my 8 ball 'cause I'm trying to see what tomorrow's world's got in store for me. You really don't come cheap. I'm bartering hard with no room to give. Living my life as if my head ain't a complete sip. Hold your horses, bandage up his bloody knees. Poor thing's been exhausted since 83. But from the causeway, it's hard to see the full extent of the damage. You couldn't see the woods for the trees. Hey, how am I supposed to cope in the age of gentrified savage? There's no hope. Kids these days, they think they've been outdone by, but they've never even looked at an iron lung like I did once. They got the whole thing wrong, just bumbling along on the bottom rung, each other off, designer.
When the draw was made for this round of the competition, it was this match that captured everyone's attention. Arguably two of the favourites to go all the way. It's going to be fascinating. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live on EA TV. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down.
Guy Mowbray with you for commentary, along with Sue Smith.
And we've got Europa League group stage action to look forward to this evening. It's Athens up against Ajax.
Well, this is such a vital game, Derek. If they don't win in front of these fans today, they'll be in a very difficult position going forward.
Well, they've given him too much space. Well, he could run onto it here. And fired against the crossbar. The clearance wasn't decisive. Well, able to survive that attacking push.
Well, they won't come closer than that. So unlucky not to take the lead there.
In the right place to cut out the pass. Well, no stopping him. Excellent defending. Here's Berghuis. And that was a very fine read. Pereira. And the ruling is offside here. Weghorst. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. But then the commentator's curse comes into play. Weghorst. Can he finish? It's got to be! Oh, chance missed! 0-0 it remains.
Well, chances don't come much better than that. What a miss that is.
And let's join Alex Scott, because, Alex, there's been a change to the scoreline in the Nice match.
It's a goal for Nice. After a well-worked move, he got himself on the end of a cross with a beautiful header. They're the first...
Can he put them in front? But it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance. Well, as you can see, it wasn't even close, was it? No debate about that one.
And over comes the corner. Well, the delivery lacked a bit of guile. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Real chance. Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. Who can they pick out? Oh, wonderful save.
Well, he reacts so quickly there. That's a great save.
Trying to pick out a teammate. And getting across to stop it. Played over. Well, the keeper won't be complaining about that corner kick delivery. His ball all the way. Well, apologies to our viewers for having to interrupt Alex just then. Just to confirm, Nice did score in that game. They now lead by 1-0. It's with Berghuis. Well, he made that interception look routine. Wonderful chance! Well, diving magnificently to make sure he got there. Corner kick played in. Just the clearance that was needed. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. Pereira. And back with Pereira. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save.
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
And the danger is averted. Well, sometimes they come off for you, sometimes they don't, Stuart.
Well, he didn't get the technique right there, and as a result, he mistimes the contact on the ball. Those stats really do paint the picture. So many chances, but yet little end product. But surely the breakthrough's coming.
Weghorst. And he clears the danger. Well, wasted opportunity here. Would have been a decent chance, but offside the verdict. And a throw-in it's going to be. Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch. Decent position. Superb block. Well, foul play, says the referee.
This to strike first.
Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. That's high-level goalkeeping.
Well, that's a fantastic save. He's such a good keeper.
Can someone get on the end of this? Well, able to survive that attacking push. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Can he... And so the second half is underway in this Europa League group stage confrontation. Well, high marks for that pass. This looks promising out wide. But ultimately up a cul-de-sac. Can they get in behind them? Options in the middle. Now just the tackle that was needed. Shielding the ball superbly. They're getting right on top of their opponents and winning it back. Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide. Could be dangerous. That's a nice looking ball. Unable to trouble the defence with that cross. Wout Weghorst. Weghorst. Oh, a superb save. And they're making a change. Who can he pick out? Well, couldn't get it past that first defender. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. An incisive pass. We wondered who was going to win the race. The answer, the goalkeeper. Well, something has happened at one of the other venues. Let's get the up-to-date news from Alex.
Well, Nice were awarded the penalty, and the goalkeeper has pulled off a worldie of a save with this one. It remains 1-0 with 61 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. On the offensive. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Must take the lead here. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Tremendous block. Can he get them in front? Pivotal moment defensively. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Klaassen. Wout Weghorst. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. Oh, a goal! And that wasn't part of the plan. An own goal it is, and no wonder his head is slumped. Well, that own goal has put them behind. And let's join Alex Scott, because, Alex, there's been a change to the scoreline in the Nice match.
It's another goal for Nice. Nice build-up play, and when the space opened up, boy, did he take it well. They're ahead by 2 now, with 74 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Disappointing for Ajax to give it away in that fashion. Well, this game will shortly be history, and the home side appear to be on the wrong end of the scoreline. Stuart, give us your take.
Well, they've certainly lacked a goal threat up to this point. There's been little invention, no real combination play around the box, and the crosses have been erratic. But there is still time to find that moment of inspiration.
Wonderful block. This could be the equaliser. And it is the equaliser. Late drama here, and no wonder they're celebrating. Remarkable.
Well, here it is again, and it's really poor defending. They just don't show enough urgency to get tight or make a block, which is why the ball's ended up in the back of their net.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. He's protecting it effectively. Wout Weghorst. 5 minutes of the 90 still to go, and the teams cannot be separated. Pass after pass, keeping their opponents moving. Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. Koita. Not a bad pass it was. Can they push ahead in the closing stages? But really sticking to their task defensively. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Can they forge ahead? A wonderful save to... So the final whistle and the end of an evenly fought contest, but focusing on the hosts. What about their performance?
Yeah, not the result they needed after their loss on match day 1. I just can't see how they get out of this group.
Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but...
Strength and control, a big part of his game. Real chance. Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping.
She don't care about me, she for you and then talk smack about me. She be telling you things, you come home and act like I'm starting these things. She be pushing buttons, when you come you don't ask and start defending. When you tell her no bang, go by this thing, me now I am ending. She's a hater, a demon. A hater, a demon, I don't want to deal. She's a hater, a demon. A hater, a demon, I don't want to.
Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. We'll have every kick of the ball for you live on EA TV. Hello everyone, the heavens opened earlier and the rain shows no inclination to stop. We're looking forward to the game anyway. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And we've got potentially exciting league action coming up on the menu for you. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Karelis. Possession and patience, the watchwords. Perfect challenge. Well, we know how troublesome he can be on the pitch, but what should we expect from him today, Stuart?
Well, he's their leading goal scorer, mainly because of his movement, which is so clever. It's full of pace and it always threatens the back of defenders. And, of course, he's a great finisher.
Pineda. Not the pass he had in mind. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. A very good tackle. And taking it away. Well, they've given him too much space. Chance to play it in. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been... Oh, and he puts away the second chance. But the goalkeeper angry with himself here.
Well, let's take another look at this, and from the attacking point of view, everything's right. The shot across the goalkeeper, players coming in for the rebound, and there's not much the goalkeeper could do about that. He made a good effort on the first one, couldn't react to the second.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Showing good patience. A really top-notch piece of defending. Untidy in possession. Nikos Karelis. Now, what can they do from here? Playing with purpose and control. Still could put it away. That's not a bad ball. Oh, splendid header, but a fine save. Now, can they find the magic they need from this corner? Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. Well, great read there to intercept.
Well, the visitors, as you can see, haven't enjoyed the majority of possession, but what they've done with it has been really good, and they'll be happy with the way the game is being played at the moment. They love to play on the counter-attack.
Nikos Karelis. Well, they want that equaliser, but their passing remains smooth. Oh, showing excellent vision. Really vital interception. Mladen. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Harold Mukudi. And he read it well. Defensive efficiency personified. Looking confident with the ball at his feet.
Well, the fans are certainly having their say. Just listen to them. They thought that was a penalty.
Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Karelis. Well, they keep the ball moving. But then the one that fails to hit its target. Pereira. On the offensive. He could pick out a teammate. But strong defending. Well, he got the touch on the ball, and so a corner it'll be. Behind for another corner. Can they cash in? Played over. Taking care of business defensively here. And a goalkeeper in great form.
And he's just pulled off an absolutely stunning save there. That is brilliant.
Trying to pick out a teammate. And clearing it away. It's a neat move. Just made sure nothing came of that. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Can he get them level? And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. This attack looks highly promising. But they took care of the situation defensively. A fine reading of the situation. An authoritative challenge. Well, technically offside, but not by a lot. There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes, and now both sides will make personnel switches. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game.
Well, as you can see, the hosts have really dictated the play, but it means nothing unless they start to be more creative, particularly in the wide areas. Up to this point, they've been too easy to defend against.
Chance to cross. It's a perfect challenge. And space for them here on the flank. Very quick thinking there. And he read it well, intercepting it. Delightful pass. Well shown inside. Perfect tackle. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? And there's the feed into the box. Well, they'll be looking to add to their advantage from this corner. Who can they pick out? Well, the delivery lacked a bit of guile. We might very well have late excitement here. 5 minutes to go, and just one goal between them. There's plenty of know-how in the ball shielding department. Sebastian Mladen. Dimitrios Pelkas on the attack in the closing phase. And possibilities here. He can't hold on to it. How about this for drama? All even once more. Astonishing. So in business once more on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. And that is that, the final score here, and it ends in a draw. What do you think the visitors will feel about what they've put in?
Inside of me, and it's shaped like you. There's a hole inside of me, and it's shaped like you. Without a heart, how on earth do you stay alive? I had a heart, but the second you changed your mind, the heart didn't break, it ceased to exist. I never found another one that couldn't use pain to replace it, and that's the reason I stop listening to the music you listen to, but I still love my old photos. So what's the use? I can do any little thing that I want to do, but there's a hole inside of me, and it's shaped like you. There's a hole inside of me, and it's shaped like.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And we've got potentially exciting league action coming up on the menu for you. What might we see today, Stuart?
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Pereira. Aboubakary Koita. Opportunity to take the lead. And it goes! An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations. So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Totally fooled him. A creative look about this. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Well, making high pressing work for them here. And no problems at all for the keeper. Well, they continue their push for the equaliser, but definitely not forcing it. Aboubakary Koita. Can they get in behind them? Pereira. This looks more than decent. Pereira. And cleared away. Opportunity here. There it is. 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer.
Well, let's look at this again. The 1- and 2-touch passing is absolutely outstanding to play around the pressure, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
So 2-0 now. Facundo Bertoglio. Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. Chance to cross. Can he do it? Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. Perfect challenge. Aboubakary Koita. And a good-looking ball. And a no-nonsense clearance. Pereira. Now what can they do from here? Chance to finish. He's blocked it. And running through to the keeper.
As the stats show us, the visitors have had most of the play, but they've shown a real lack of creativity today. They need to be far more inventive in the final third if they're to turn things round here.
That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. Well, they've won possession back. What can they do from here? Could reduce the deficit. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Let's just clarify the injury situation. Our man on the side of the pitch is Jeff Shreves.
The feeling down here is he's twisted his knee.
Well, it's off target. They were watching him like a hawk. Orbelin Pineda. He has time to play it over. Superb block. There to take it away. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Pereira. In it goes! The lead just gets bigger. Surely they can't let this slip now. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Koita. That's a lovely ball. And the cross goes in. And not testing the keeper at all with that effort. And with the goalkeeper. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Can they keep it going? Well, not to be in terms of the counter-attack. And continues his run. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Substitution time it is here. And the cross is very much on. Well, they have the ball once more. Juricin. Juan Dominguez. This might be ideal for the counter. Oh, and a perfect ball now. How about this? It might be. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
The ball rolling again in what has been an utterly one-sided match. Dominguez. Fruitful looking attack. Well, sometimes they come off for you, sometimes they don't, Stuart.
Well, he didn't get the technique right there, and as a result, he mistimes the contact on the ball.
Well, they've decided to make a change. Eliasson. It's a neat move. Pereira. And a good-looking ball. And still danger here. Well, threat over for now.
This has been a top-class display today. Just look how many chances they've created. And if they want to, they could score a hatful of goals here.
Well, they really had to be on their toes defensively, given the circumstances. And there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. Can they take advantage of the situation? A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, just look at this again. He's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.